Yo guys, rapid fire back here on my White Knight Chronicles series, and we're picking up right where we left off. We're getting our armor for the team, and then we're gonna be heading out, guys. So let's do it. Okay, we're gonna have to go and sell some of Leonard's stuff so we can make room for the rest of his armor, which is fine by us. We don't mind. We don't mind doing that if we have to. But anyway, you guys, back to the conversation we were talking about in the last video. The boss is the boss of this game. It's going to be pretty hard to beat, so we pretty much have selected Leonard, Caesar, and Braveheart to be the ones that are going to be taking on this final boss. Because before the final boss, there's a first boss, and this boss ain't really as tough as the second one. In fact, you don't even have to go.
Hope you like
you don't have to become the White Knight to beat him either. Like you just shred right through this guy, and he's easy mode. You don't even need a knight's power for it. I thought you did. You know, the first time I played, and that's how I got screwed because I thought I needed the White Knight's power, and I really didn't. And you know, come to find out, I did, and it was kind of crap. So yeah, now that I know about how the real boss works, I can save both my knights for the final boss, instead of instead of using one of the knights on the first boss for the final boss. I can just save my knights for the final boss and just trade right through the first boss. So. But we'll talk to you guys more about that when we get to the two final bosses of the game. And then the boss in the second game. Oh boy, the final boss in the second game. Oh my god, nothing like the first boss in the first game. Oh my god, like, this guy's even more harder to beat. And I still have not found out exactly how to beat the second boss in the second game. The first time I played it, I got through it pretty easily,
Look at the size of that mansion.
But then when it came time for the final boss of the game, dude, I would just get owned left and right, man. And the second boss, and the final boss in the second game was kind of a letdown too. So yeah. But we'll explain more about that to you guys when we get to White Knight Chronicles 2. I did like taking on Brimflam though. Like I love figuring out how how hard it was to beat him at first. Because with Brimflam you had to take on Brimflam and the Black Knight at the same time. You had to worry about both of them. So, and Brimflam is fucking huge, man. Brimflam is the size of like 5 knights put together, I would say, if not bigger. But yeah, he was pretty tough to beat until I finally found out how to beat him. And I was like, oh, okay, well, shit, this is easy mode, man. There ain't nothing tough about Brimflam. He's just a friggin', they just make him seem tough. Oh, sweet. Nice. Gonna upgrade Leonard's sword. Come on, you gotta have an upgraded sword. Can't go without an upgraded sword, man. It just cannot be done.
Don't we have unfinished business?
Yes, we do. And now we're done with our armor. And Braveheart's sporting his armor. Look at him, man. He's so smexy. He is smexy, ain't he? Braveheart is looking smexy. Oh yeah, now I remember why we're coming down here, because we gotta go get some, we're gonna try to go get some more, some MP potions. We're going to go get some more MP potions because we need those. Those come in handy sometimes when our teammates are low on MP. Especially when they're doing all that healing and using magic and all that other stuff, so we could definitely use that. Oh, why the hell not? We'll just waste up all of our money. We'll just waste up all our money. Why not? Sure, why not? Winner already has 4, so we're gonna keep winning with 4. And we're just gonna buy Caesar, or not Caesar, but Eldor 10 of them. So. There you go, Eldor. Alright, now we got...
busy at all hours.
Yeah. Of course it is. Damn right it is, Kara. This is Greed. What'd you expect? Greed's always busy. Alright guys, let's head back to Greed's Underbelly. About time we go down there and start finishing that up, because like I said, that's a long, even when you do know your way around Greed's Underbelly, it's still a long process to get from the start there to the end. But it does help when you do know your way around there, because if you don't, that's additional hours you're wasting on trying to
It's like
trying
the
to
town
get
is
down
one
there,
big living
so.
thing.
When you get to Greed's Underbelly, you sure as hell want to definitely know where you're going. That way when you're doing, you know, all the little missions on the side to get to the Demitar, you know where you're going and you're not getting lost and additional hours ain't being wasted. Please, take a note from me, guys. Learn from me, alright? Learn from my mistakes. Because I made the mistake of thinking, okay, I got this zone. La-di-da, la-di-da. I get down here and I'm like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? A goddamn maze? And I had so much hard time trying to find my way through this catastrophe that it wasn't even funny. By the time I was done, I was so raged.
Interesting place.
Because of the fact that it took me several hours just to find my way around this place, never alone trying to do everything else you have to do. So I got pretty raged on this, but, you know, in the middle of this and getting done with it and stuff, because of the fact that it was so hard to do. I mean, I could not find my way down here from the squad, like, so, yeah, now that I come back and I'm doing this, I know my way around now, and I know what to do and everything else, so, yeah, wasn't really that hard.
Note the Underbelly's various switches.
Hang on, I'm coming.
And for the second one, you have to come down here again.
Watch out for the traps.
But
Thank you, young
but you have to
master.
activate
I
different
absolutely
set of
most
switches
certainly
and
will.
stuff. So. And don't worry, you don't have to F around with any of the ones that have anything to do with the Demitar, because you're not changing the Demitar here. You're doing something else, I believe.
You okay?
I mean, it's been a while since I played Whiteout Chronicles too, so. But still, I will make my way through it, and Braveheart's asleep right now. Way to go sleep in front of the team there, Braveheart. Look at him. He's sleeping so gently. Alright, moving on. Now that Braveheart has woke out of his deep sleep. Braveheart, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? Yeah, they hate Angel's Wing. Those spiders really hate
Whole
Angel's
city's
Wing.
mechanical.
Alright. Okay, why did we do that for? That was already set to the left. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, come on guys, this is how we do it. Gang raping time. You guys remember that one, right? From our second, third video? Gang raping.
Done here?
Gang raping. Gang rape the spider. He needs a little gang raping action for him.
Why do we keep getting forced into these pointless errands?
Why do you keep complaining, Kara?
My temper.
Oh crap, Braveheart's asleep. We'll heal him. Nice. That's the only thing I did hate about these spiders, is that they put you to sleep a lot. That's the only thing I hate about it. Other than that, I don't have no issues with the rest of this, but those spiders, man, can really become annoying throughout the game. Because they, like I said, they're known to put you to sleep, and with one of your players asleep, it makes the battle that much more longer. So, yeah, heal me, you leave.
Huh? Free city? I think the Demi-Thor would beg to differ.
Alright guys, here's our first set of switches. These are the first ones you're going to want to throw. Because then after you throw these, you have to throw the next set of switches, which are going to be right in between the roof for the first floor, and basically where you see those two big old giant golems up there. That's where you want to go for the second set of switches.
Hey, wait up!
And we'll show you guys how to get there as soon as we throw the switches over here. And we're gonna come back here thinking we didn't throw the switches, but that's because we weren't paying attention at the time when we did it. So yeah, that's why we ended up coming back here and looking to see if the switch was thrown, because we weren't sure, because we didn't pay attention too much here. So, and we got a Chronicles Pro level 3. Nice set. We needed one of those. Awesome. That's going to help us upgrade our Knight's power core unit later on. So we need, what? We need 2 more of those, right? Yeah, we need 2 more of those, and then 3 Guardian Pro level 3s as well. So yeah, that's going to come in handy. That's going to let us enhance our Knight's core again.
Hey, wait up!
No! Hurry up, leave them. See, and right here you see us going back to make sure that switch is thrown, because we weren't paying attention at that time, so we weren't sure if it was thrown or not. But as you can see, when we get down here, the switch has been thrown, and it's because, like I said, I was in another world. I was like dreaming out in space when I was doing this, so I wasn't really paying attention on what I was doing when I did do it. So that's the only reason why I came back here. If it wasn't for me spacing out, I don't think I would have came back here at all. But you know, sometimes you know how you guys can get where you're playing the game, you space out a little, you're not really paying attention at first, and that's pretty much what happens when you space out during playing the game. So my advice to you guys from now on is do not space out when you're playing the game, because this is what can happen when you do.
Young master, don't leave me.
Leave him. Leave him. He's the one who didn't tell us about all this crap. Leave him now. Shut the door on him. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that was funny. Alright, now we want to move the switch to the right, because we have to enter this door over here on the right, so yeah. Alright guys, we're going to be calling this short here to continue our next one. So if you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe to see all my stuff here at Gaming HQ Tactics. This has been Rapid Fire, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Till then guys, adios.